internet templates. I remember I received a RFP that an association executive had gone out and downloaded an AMS RFP template and proceeded to send it out to a broad range of AMS vendors. Well, she was amazed at the high cost of proposals that were coming back. Not only that, a whole bunch of modules. So when I was talking with her, she said, why in the world would you propose advertising management? We don't do advertising management. And I told her, well, it was an actual pretty lengthy section in her RFP. So she confessed that she hadn't quite thoroughly gone through that RFP template. So didn't have the heart to tell her she missed Expo Management certification and a few others as well, but who's counting? Using the last RFP. That's not a bad way to go to use as a starting point. Go in and pull out your last RFP and use it as a starting point, because usually it has a lot of good requirements in there. But I had one that I received recently that asked questions like, is your system DOS-based? What version of Windows are you running on? Windows 95 or Windows 98? So, again, that association executive, when I talked to them, said, oh, it's a RFP that they had been using for the last 3 AMS systems over the course of 15 years, and they hadn't changed a word.
We finally got to a part that was listed as optional within the RFP, and it was a requirement, I think around exhibits, but it was something that was in there and required a response. And so I said, hey, listen, can we dig deeper into this, because I wasn't really clear, that's why my answer was a bit vague. And they said, oh, that was just part of the template, we really don't even do that anyway. So, I really think that using a template makes sense. There are, like yourself, I'm sure you have a template. The good consultants have templates that you can go from, but it is really important, just like you don't want to receive a proposal from a vendor that is quite obviously canned and there's been no thought put into personalizing it for you as an association. A vendor can tell when something hasn't been at least thought through as it regards to the requirements of that organization. And from my perspective, the level, whether it is explicit or implicit, or maybe whether it's psychological or not, my level of investment that I'm having my team go through in terms of the level of detail that we go to would most likely decrease if I can tell, there hasn't been a whole lot of investment in developing the RFP.